What's up, everybody? I am Destroyer, your coach of the Emerald City Extreme Speed, and after a couple of weeks off, we are back in ICP in the quarterfinals. We had a bye week for Christmas, and my week 8 opponent actually ended up giving me the forfeit win. So a couple of weeks of not playing, we did end up as the number 3 seed overall, going into these quarterfinals here. So let's have a look at the matchup. We are going up against Arch Dawn and the Towering Titans. Never played Arch before. We did play the same team week 1. It was run by Bandito at that point in time. He ended up having to drop, and Arch took over for him and has been doing really good since. So it'll be a somewhat similar matchup, I guess, that we had before. We have had a couple of changes to our team in between, but we got to watch out, of course, for Darkrai, Palafin. Terra Superior is one of the strongest captains in this format. Watch out for that sweep potential with that Ogerpon, and just a good amount of bulky attackers, Sylveon, Donphan, and Metagross, kind of highlighting those. First up, we are bringing our Terapagos after a couple of weeks of not using Terapagos. We're using essentially the same set that we used in that week 1 matchup. Terapagos was really clutch for us, being able to Calm Mind and protect and get its Terra Shell back, excuse me, with our Grassy Train. So we're hoping to do the same thing, either sweep with this or do some kind of a mid-game break. We're bringing Rillaboom to provide that terrain. We have a Choice Band on Rillaboom. It just looks like his team doesn't have a ton of grass resistances. We have Wood Hammer there to help break. This will help us if we're having to deal with a bulky Sylveon. Grassy Glide is just excellent priority to have, especially with that Palafin around. U-turn and knockoff for disruption and momentum. Next up, we're bringing our Tornadus Therian, just a general boots attacker this week. We're wearing boots. We're not bringing hazard removal this week. Bleak Wind goes pretty good into most of the team. He does have resistances, which are Rotom, as well, regular Rotom, as well as Metagross, and Dark Pulse will hit both of those for super effective damage. So Bleak Wind and Dark Pulse are all that's really necessary. U-turn for momentum. I always love to have my U-turn if I can. And Nasty Plot potentially allows us to sweep. Darkrai is going to be faster than us. Otherwise, Tornadus is faster than everything else on the team there. We're bringing Raging Bolt. We have an eject pack on Raging Bolt here. That will allow it to have momentum with Draco Meteor. Kind of, I guess, the main switch-ins that I would expect to Raging Bolt would be either the Donphan to try and get stop our electric moves. If we were to be a choice set or something, which we were a choice scarf in the first week we ran this. I don't know if he went back and watched that video, being the new coach for the same team. If we do see the Donphan, Draco Meteor will allow us to hit it super hard and eject out into something else for momentum. If the Sylveon comes in, we can just Volt Switch out on the Sylveon and do damage. And so we just want to use this as kind of a general bulky attacker. Next, we are bringing our Quaquaval. Scarf Quaquaval, which has been kind of one of my favorite sets on this team, I think, in general with Quack lately. He's a pretty good choice scarfer. I guess just being able to rack up those Moxie boosts can be really good, as well as having those dual 120 stabs with close combat and wave crash. U-turn is there for momentum. Helps us to also hit something that might be switching into a water move like the Superior, and do a bit more damage to it than Flip Turn would. Lastly, we are bringing Rhyperior. Terra Steel Rhyperior. Steel actually looks really good into his team for the most part. Defensively, I do expect maybe he'll do some kind of something that's super effective into Steel with his Superior, just because my Fortress actually looks pretty good in his team. I wanted to bring Fortress as well, but ended up deciding that I could pretty much accomplish the same thing with a Terra Steel Rhyperior as I could with a Fortress, other than Rapid Spin. Excuse me, and this will allow us to rock, as well as be a lot more physically threatening than we would with a Fortress. So that's who we're bringing, and let's get into this fight. Okay, just getting into the fight here. No Palafin, no Rotom. He let me know he's Terra Fire on his Serp, or Terra Steel on our on Randy here, our Rhyperior. Just trying to think what a good lead for him might be. Either try and get rocks out with Metagross, possibly Toxic Spikes. We don't actually have hazard removal this week, so that could be a little bit of an issue for us, to be honest. I think I'm going to lead with Rhyperior and just get my rocks out. And really hope he doesn't have toxic spikes on the Dragalge there. So wasn't really that prepared for that, unfortunately. Okay, he brings out Ogerpon. So we kind of have to Terra here. He could have like low kick or super power. I think we just get, he doesn't have hazard removal, does he? We're just going to Terra and get our rocks out here. He didn't bring his Donphan either. Which I guess is good for Raging Bolt. He can Volt Switch fairly freely then. Okay, he stays in. He's got Swords Dance on us. Guess we'll see what he has here. He does Power Whip and misses. Wouldn't have done a ton for us, but that is unfortunate. Let's see here. I almost want to go for a Curse. We could just go ahead and break his shell, though. He could go into his Superior here. Otherwise, High Horsepower is somewhat free into his team here, it looks like. Let's just go for a High Horsepower. Oh, it was Encore, okay. That's not great. So, good opportunity for him to either Trailblaze or Swords Dance here. If he Trailblazes, then he can kill our Sky Pilot if we come in with that. I think we can go into Gorilla? Do we just go into Gorilla here? Let's go into Rillaboom here. Should be able to survive a Cudgel from him. He goes for the Swords Dance, so now we will not survive the Cudgel from him. I think we just need to Grassy Glide and get his shell broken here. This Cudgel, so I think that'll kill. Unfortunate First Blood. He's at least not Trailblazed. So I think we can come in with either Quack or Torn here. Oh, he's like just out of Dark Pulse range though, potentially. Okay, so we kind of have to come in with Quack here. We're going to give up the Scarf, unfortunately. But I don't want to risk a Bleak Wind, because if we do not hit the Bleak Wind, then that's going to be an issue for us, because then he's going to just kill us with a Cudgel. Do we go U-turn here? I think a U-turn kills him. U-turn, and then we could go into... Or we could go U-turn and go into Terapagos. We have our train up. Let's go do that. Let's go a U-turn into Terapagos here, assuming that he stays in and dies. It's kind of obvious, I guess, that we're Scarf, because otherwise why would we come in here? Okay. Wasn't obvious to him already. It's obvious now. Okay, so we got a couple turns of terrain here left for our Terapagos. Theoretically has a decent one-on-one match versus whatever here. Okay, so the Metagross comes in. Might go ahead and get his own rocks out. We're not killing him with a Dark Pulse, and he might be a weakness policy. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a Calm Mind here. faster than him. Oh, I guess rid of our leftovers, which is unfortunate there. Let's go protect. We'll just get our Terra Shell back one more time with the train. It's Ice Punch, interesting. Dark Pulse should 2 KO him here. I'm just wondering if I hit him and he's weakness policy, what am I going to do? I guess he hasn't done agility yet, so we should be able to hit him twice before he's able to get an agility off. I think we just go Dark Pulse here. And if he does agility... Ooh, he ate that. Is he AV? Okay, he must be AV, I think. Or he could be like max Spid Death, I guess. We just do another one here. Interesting that he's going for Ice Punches too. I don't know if he's just expecting a swap out here. Ooh, he goes Explosion. Ouch. No! We survive it, but I imagine he's going to be able to revenge us here with something. Not remembering exactly what he has left. He's mostly special attackers, so I don't know, maybe we can survive one more hit from something and get off a Terra Starstorm at least. Okay, he brings out the Superior. We should be able to survive a Leaf Storm, unless he's Specs. We always survive this Leaf Storm here. So we just go for a Terra Starstorm. Okay, we survive it. It's leftovers, okay. It's at +2. So we're gonna have to take the other one here, unfortunately. And then I think we just have to come in either with Quack or with our Tornadus next. Yep, we're just gonna stay in and go for another Terra Starstorm. We get the Dragon Pulse. Okay. We can come with Torn here, I guess. Or again with the Quack and go for just like a close combat. We could go into like Sylveon here. He's just out of Dark Pulse range, I think, is the problem. So we could just Bleakwind. We should be able to survive. He could paralyze us, though. You know, we're going to come in with Slay again because that's the safest way to get this either killed or forced out without getting glared. And we have to go for a close combat here. I want to go for the U-turn, but if he Terras, he will survive the U-turn. Okay, withdraws. Let's go Sylveon. I guess his Dragalge's pretty good there too. Okay. We did like, what, 20% there. He's pretty defensive. Okay, Rocky Helmet. We go into Rhyperior on this one. I think he could do like Toxic Spikes on us. Even just a Draco will hurt a lot, I guess, just because of adaptability. The Scald. Okay. Didn't know the thing got Scald. That's unfortunate for us. Didn't do a ton. I don't think he's very invested. I think we just go for the high horsepower here. Let's get Fish for the burn. Does not get it. Let's go. Dragalge's gone. We get a crit. I don't think it mattered. We're doing like 73 to 85. He was chipped decently from the rocks and stuff, so I don't think it mattered. Darkrai comes out, okay. We should survive like a Dark Pulse. You could also just Focus Blast us here. I'm just trying to decide how important is this. This would be nice to switch into Sylveon. I think we have to kind of stay in and just get some more chip on this thing. Just Dark Pulse. Ooh, oh, it's a Life Orb set. Okay. So, let's just do it again. At least know he's not Scarf. He's going to be the fastest Mon on the field other than Quack. I think we come in with Slay here. I think we just go for an Aqua Crash. I'm sorry, a Wave Crash here. So we've got no need to go for speed. Okay, we get rid of the Darkrai. Imagine Sylveon comes in now. Sylveon we might be able to kill, but it kind of depends on if it's max physical. We're unlikely to kill it. I think we still take the damage here because we're going to be faster than Superior with our Tornadus still. So let's just go for the Wave Crash and hope that he's not too defensive. Let's go. Okay, Sylveon down. And this should be a good game. We should be faster than Superior. So he was leftovers. We did see that. So I'm just like forgetting about terrain and tripping. So, which I do sometimes. We just go for the Wave Crash again. And that should be good games. So, yeah. That was first round of playoffs for ICP. Next week is semifinals, and we will hope to see you guys then.